guys, Mr. Ross99 here. It's going to be episode number 3 of the Diamond Effect. For today's episode, we're going to be using Leeds United, my favourite team. You'll notice that the backlot has changed slightly. I'll go through that right now. Basically, we're going for two centre-backs and a goalkeeper different. Purely for rating reasons and the fact that Leeds don't have gold players. Well, they have a few gold players, but they have mainly silver players. So I've gone for a little bit of a silver backlot. Also, I am looking into using some Premier League diamond effects coming up soon. So I changed my right-hand side to get rid of Mkhitaryan and Bellerin, because then they would link with the diamond. This reason for that being so I can kind of get used to playing with Florenzi and Berardi, because they'll be coming into effect when I use the Premier League diamond effects. That's the reason for doing that. But going into the Leeds one, there is actually quite a few players you could use in the Leeds one. We could have technically cheated, you could say, but I didn't. And the players we've gone for in centre mid, you could have gone for Click, who is not currently at Leeds in real life. He's on loan to another club. We've got Forshaw, whose Leeds is, I think they paid like 4.5 million for him in January. O'Kane there as well. We're going to use Forshaw. New signing. Looks like a really good player in real life. Actually quite a good FIFA card as well. Good passing and dribbling abilities there. And he played the 3 games, didn't really do anything on the likes of goals or assists, but he held the midfield really well, and I quite enjoyed him actually. Going into the cams, you got to pick of Samu Sai, Hernandez or Gomez. I think you can imagine who he went for. Went for Hernandez and Samu Sai over in them 2 positions. You could have also gone for one of the centre mids moved up, but again, not really my cup of tea. You could have also gone for Ronaldo Vieira in this team, but I went for Forshaw. I'll just show you Ronaldo Vieira for a second so you can see what kind of options we did have. He's a CDM, I do believe, for Leeds United, and he's a good player. He's actually pretty good on FIFA. There he is. But I think Forshaw, just purely for the fact that he was an actual out-and-out centre mid, and also the fact that we paid money for him in real life, 4.5 million or so, thought I'd put him in there. Now the striker, this is where things could get interesting. So if we have a look at all of Leeds players on concepts, you could have had Kamal Roofs in form as a left-forward striker. He would have been off chemistry, but he is Leeds' best-rated card. But to keep the series legit, I went for Lasogga up front. I was just thinking you could have a Janssen up front if you're crazy. You could have also gone for Alioski up front if you wanted to do the same thing as Roof with the right forward thing, playing him on 7 chemistry. But Lasogga is now an out striker, and we put him up top. Now, there's one thing lacking in Lasogga, and that is pace. 48 of it to be precise. He's got very nice shooting and physical attributes on him. 90 strength, 81 finishing. 85 shot power as well. Very good finisher in front of goal. Doesn't have the pace to get in behind the defenders and often enough though, which is a little bit of his downfall. Samu Sai's in cam, another player who is a very, very good player on this game. As you can see by his in-game stats, he isn't too bad at all. He's probably, I think he needs a little bit of an upgrade, really. He's just coming back from a suspension in real life. In fact, he's probably playing on the day this video is recording. I think this one's going to go live on Wednesday. We've got a game Wednesday night, but he's back from a 6-game ban, but I think he's fantastic in real life. Hopefully he hasn't lost it in the 6-game ban he had, but I doubt that very much, because you never lose ability, do you? Well, you do sometimes. But anyway, very good on this game. Pablo Hernandez, I did a squad build around him earlier on in the week as well, and he's a really fun card to use. A very nice silver, can link into a number of teams, but that is the diamond. Let's go into the gameplay now. I think it's only going to be 2 games again, because there's been so many goals in these videos. I don't want to make them crazy long. I literally think I'm winning or losing every game 5-4 or 6-4, something crazy at the moment. But enjoy the clips. I'll run you through it. We're back in 2 seconds. Okay, so going into the gameplay side of things now. And this is the first opponent we came up against. A pretty standard kind of team. You've got to remember, we've got some silvers in our team, which brings our squad rating down. Comes up against some lower rated kind of like gold teams. As you can see, I don't know if you remember from the last episode, if you watched that one. It's almost a carbon copy. Through on goal. Guy hacks me out, penalty, red card. Exactly the same as one of the ones in the last episode. I can't remember what game it was. But in that episode, we scored the penalty and actually went on to lose the game. Okay, so what happens? What happens right now? What do you reckon? Let me know in the comment section below before you watch the video. What do you reckon? He saves the bloody penalty is what happens. We also get a chance from the rebound. I think Pablo Hernandez comes in and smacks the post, which is just craziness. And apparently we couldn't put that away, which is absolutely, well, it's terrible. But what I didn't know is that, you know, things would only get better. As you can see, you play the ball over to Lasogga now. In and around the box, it is kind of forte, and he puts that one away. Eventually, after almost hitting both posts, I think that was, and the defender almost clearing off the line, just sneaks in. And we'll take that one from Big Pierre-Michel Lasogga. Good player to a standard. If you are good at FIFA, you may well like Lasogga, because if you can give him the ball, he can shoot, he can score. Again, not blessed with pace, so he's not going to be able to round a player with ease. But Samu Sai, on the other matter, just ran right through the team and scored a goal there for 2-0. This game became quite easy as the game went on because basically with the red card, his team opened up a bit. And, you know, I don't even know if he changed the position of the red card. I think it was one of his centre-backs. It seemed to have a gaping hole in his defence. As you can see there, Lasogga again putting the ball into the back of the net, which is what he does. That is what he does. If I run you through the pros and cons about every player, we'll go into Forshaw first. I actually really liked him. I thought, again, I've spoke about this before, about this formation, where you kind of feel like the one-man... Watch this goal, by the way, by Apara. He actually runs out of defence at 1-2. Apara, my centre-back, a silver centre-back, pops that one in. He literally ran from defence, the absolute ledge. But anyway, go back to Forshaw. Like I said, the midfield won because only one centre mid. You can become very kind of open in that play. He played really well, but then we did come up against, you know, some goal players, and to an extent he did struggle a little bit in some of the games. Or in one of the games. We did play 3 games with this team, but the end game was a boring game, so I didn't actually put that one in the clips. We did win it 1-0, and it wasn't as exciting, but as you can see, this one's 5-0 at the moment, just watching it in the background. Moving on to 2 cams now, Pablo Hernandez and Samu Sai. Very, very decent. I like both of them. I don't think Samu Sai's got 4-star skill moves. It's a little bit of a letdown, but he's still a very good player, and you know, he took some chances for us, scored some goals for us. Pablo Hernandez I really like on this game as a silver card. I think he's one of the better silver cards there is, and a lot of fun to use on the game in a cam position. He would have been wasted as a winger, but there you go, he's a cam, so that's pretty darn good, as Apara actually picks up a second there from a corner. 7-0, by the way, 7-0 that game. And Lasogga, a lot of fun, but look how many shots we had in that game. I mean, we were always going to win that game. He didn't even deserve a goal. When we come up against a team, which I expect to come up against with the team I've got rocking, a kind of silver-gold mix, a couple of bronzies in there as well. That's actually a really good team, and he was a very, very good opponent. This was one of them games where it literally... Well, it was really fun to play, but really annoying at the same time. Because we scored a goal there with Berardi. Nice finish. Obviously, that's that Christmas or Footmas, whatever you want to call it. Berardi, right winger. Good player, actually. He's a tiny little player. And if you manage to pick up that Footmas card, then I recommend giving him a go and seeing how well he plays for you. And it's also, you know, he's pretty good. But as you can see, we literally can see right away to Mama Biram Juf, who was literally a thorn in my vagina all game. He was apparently amazing, but we do actually get him behind again with Berardi here. A bit of a scramble in the box, kind of an ugly looking goal really. But we pop that one into the back of the net to make it 2-1 us. And another tidy little finish. We rock out the celebration. He was doing the same celebration as us as well, which was kind of crazy. It was kind of the battle of the celebrations at one point. But we do get him behind again, and we make it 3-1 with Pierre-Michel Lasogga, who pops that one in. Like I said, in and around the box, he'll get you goals. He'll score 9 times out of 10. He'll finish it well. He's also probably better off shooting with a power shot rather than a finesse, as you can see there. This guy comes back and makes it 3-2. And it was just one of them games, back and forth. I was having chances, he was having chances. We weren't really... Well, we were messing up quite a bit. I was messing up some of my chances. I missed a sitter to make it 4-1. Didn't show that in the clip. So as you can see here, he then makes it 3-3 late on in the game. I thought I was going to hold out, but as per usual, I bottle jobbed the hell out of it and conceded a late goal. But as you can see, we didn't give up. Samu Sai came out in extra time and ran through the team again and scored another banger. Really nice finish from him to make it 4-3. And I was kind of thinking, go on, let's see the game out. Let's play easy football and win the game. But of course... It's not how it works, guys, is it? 4-4. He goes back into the game. Miram Juf. I can't say the names quick enough. Miram Juf. I can't even remember his name. Juf, basically. 4-4. And he makes a couple of changes. This is a shocker from me, by the way. I tried to go a big, long throw on my goalkeeper. I completely mess it right up. And he gets in behind with, I think that's Pizzi, who he did bring on. As I said, he brought on Pizzi and Gelson Martin, sorry, the 5-star skiller guy, I'm pretty sure. And he made it 5-4, shambles, and then he went and made it 6-4 again with Pizzi, the back stick. So that game literally couldn't have gone any worse for us, unfortunately. And that's the way that one ended. And, yeah, that is the way the video ended. So I'm going to give this Diamond Effect from Leeds a 4 out of 10. As predicted, not too special, but I had to do it because they're my favourite team. But EA haven't really blessed them with the best of cards. Maybe they didn't deserve the best of cards. Let me know in the comment section below what you feel about that. Also, let me know in the comment section below who you'd like me to use in the next episode of the Diamond Effect. If you're enjoying this series, make sure to smash the like button. Subscribe if you are new. I'll catch you all next time. And bye-bye. Boo!